Hi, welcome to That Is So Simple Cooking. This is Amra. Today I am making stir-fry cauliflower with chicken. So in the pan, I heat up a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I will add in here. It's heated on medium heat. I have a GE gas stove. So, and this is 4 chicken thighs that I have cut up and put in here to saute until it is golden brown. And then after that, I will add half a head of cauliflower to the brown chicken thighs. I use chicken thighs because that's what I have. And, you know, like I said, in my other video, I try to cook as simply as possible. So, because the heat is a little low, what I just did, I turn it up a little bit to medium high. Because when it comes to stir fry, so it's at an 8 right now, 8 mark. So I want it to cook as fast as I can. Because when it comes to stir fry, you don't want anything to sit still, otherwise it gets steamed. So that's why you want your heat on high. Basically, this is high. I have it on 9 right now, or as close to high as possible. And you just cook it until it's a little opaque. And normally what my family would do, or my mom would do, she would add garlic first before she add the chicken, but I don't want my garlic to be burnt, so I kind of get my chicken opaque, and then like that, you know, a little bit cooked but not cooked, and then I add my garlic. So I have a tablespoon of garlic in here. And normally I buy garlic and then I chop it up and then I saute in oil, like slowly cook it in oil for just a little bit. And then I put it in a bottle to use whenever I need it. So makes life a little easier for me, I think. And then I kind of just, I don't want my garlic to burn. That's the reason why I don't cook it beforehand. And then you just cook your chicken like so until almost brown. But before it gets brown, it's now just, as you can see, it's just white. You know, it's cooked. I will add 2 tablespoons of Korean BBQ. It's Korean BBQ sauce that is just, it's for chicken and pork, but I also use it for shrimp, whatever I have. And the reason why I don't use bulgogi is because bulgogi tends to be just for beef, and I want to use this Korean BBQ sauce for everything. For every cooking, for every stir fry and whatnot. I used to just use, and then you add the cauliflower, and you normally I would blanch the cauliflower for a little bit in hot water, but I don't want to do that because this is simple cooking, as simple as you can get it. So that's why I don't do it. And then on top of that, I like my vegetable crunchy anyway. So, and I just cook it for maybe 5 minutes all together. And, you know, the heat is super high. Because it's super high, it cooks really quickly. And then I will add another 2 more tablespoons of the Korean BBQ sauce to my vegetables, because I like layer flavor. So flavor is the best when you're cooking so simply, you know. Cook it for like 3 minutes, 3-4 more minutes, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You know, because I used to cook with oyster sauce. I used to make my stir fry with oyster sauce and everything else. Oyster sauce, garlic, salt, pepper, you know, all this stuff. But ever since I found this Korean barbecue sauce and it makes stir fries really, really good, I just use it. I just use that and that's all. I don't need to add sugar or anything. Just those 4 tablespoons and that's it. But I need a bit of water, so forgot about that. I would say that was 2 tablespoons of water. Do 3. Tablespoons of water, and to cook the vegetable down a little bit. Cook the vegetable down. Just cover it. Reduce the heat to 6 and leave it on for a few minutes, and that's it. And then we'll come back. You serve it over rice, and that's all she wrote. I have my rice ready. I just like to cook as quickly as I can cook and call it a day, because like I said before, I like to eat, but I don't like cooking very much. I cook because I'm not accessible to a lot of different things, and I like different food, so a variety of different food. So that's the reason why I cook. And I also like my vegetable crunchy, you know, so that my husband doesn't. And I'm not the only one eating. So this is the reason why I kind of just cook it a little more. I will leave it here for a little more, just for his sake. It's on high right now. You know, I cook. So I slice up the cauliflower. It's half a head of cauliflower. So when I slice it up in bite size, so that way it cooks fast. And I do the same thing with the chicken. I pretty much chop it up in small pieces so it will cook fast. Everything cooks fast. Oh, you know, with chopping it up and cooking it and everything, this what takes me about 10 minutes, if that. I don't think so. Yeah, about 10 minutes with the prep work, 10-15 minutes, and that's it. But I also like to taste my food. Just in case I need to add anything else, I will. Taste it and see. Does not need anything else. It's perfect. The vegetable is crunchy. How I like it. You can brown your chicken if you want to, but I normally would. But you know, I want to cook it as fast as possible, and the chicken is really, really thinly sliced, so it is cooked as fast as possible. It's done in 10 minutes, so there you go. So this is the finished products. Yeah, that was 10 minutes. So it's done. Over, and you just spoon it over some rice. Like that. This is enough to feed 4 people. Oh. And my husband likes his food with a lot of sauce, so I try to put a lot of sauce on there. And then I put hot chili sauce because we like hot sauce in this house. So put chili sauce like that on there. Oops. And this chili sauce I learned how to make from my chin. From, what is it from? Strictly Dumpling. So that's who I learned it from. So there you go. This is the finished product. Stir fry cauliflower with chicken over rice. Enjoy. See you next time. Bye.